Hey y'all, it's Stacy with Wilshire Collections. Come on in and tell me hello. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. We have arrived, you guys. It's a new year. I've got new ideas, new things coming, and I'm so excited about all of it. So when y'all hop on, tell me hello. Tell me how your day is going. Happy Friday. If you're like me, I have not known all week what day it is. I'm so messed up on my days. It feels like yesterday should have been a Monday, but really yesterday was a Thursday. But the good news is today's Friday, so we're already headed into the weekend. But say hello. If you're watching this on replay, be sure to say hashtag replay. Let me know that you were here and watching and still comment and all the things. But I'm excited to be here with you guys today. I almost said it's my first live of 2025, but I forgot. I went shopping on January 1st and went live then. But y'all come on in, come on in. Happy New Year. I see you guys. Come on in. Hello, Elaine. How are you? And another 2 Elaines in a row. Yes, you're here, Elaine. Glad you got to catch a live. I do apologize. I know my voice sounds a little bit funny. I came home from Colorado with a bit of a cold, a bit of some congestion. So I know I sound all nasally and weird and whatever, but you know, 'tis the season to be sneezing, right? Hey, Melissa. Hey, Carol and Judy. Hello, hello. Y'all come on in. Please share this video once you get in here. Because we want to tell all our friends that we're here, because Facebook doesn't always, notify you in a timely manner. So if you guys would sprinkle/share this video, I would really, really appreciate it. Hey, Stacy and Christy and Cindy. Hello. Happy New Year. What are you guys up to today? Are you back to work? Are you relaxing? Are you crafting? Are you decorating? Are you undecorating? As you can see, nothing has changed at my house. I still have all the Christmas up. We left 2 days after Christmas to go to Colorado. We just got back a couple days ago. I haven't been feeling great, so I have had no energy to start tackling it yet. We're having Anthony's family over tomorrow, so Sunday is when I plan to start kind of making the transition here. So y'all tell me, have you undecorated from Christmas yet? If not, when do you usually do that? Remember, there's no right or wrong answer. And if you have undecorated, what are you doing next? What do you guys do? Winter? Do you do Valentine's? Do you do everyday decor? Does it depend on what room you're in? And I'll tell you guys what I'm planning to do. Hey, Christy, preparing for snow. Oh my goodness, Stacy. We saw so much snow in Colorado that normally I like to get one good snow in Tennessee, which I still hope we do get a good snow. But I saw so much snow there that even if we don't see snow, I'll be like, check the box. I saw all the snow I need to see for one winter. It was so gorgeous though. After Little Christmas, awesome. I know a lot of people wait till after January 6th, after the 13th. Some people do it the day after Christmas, January 1st, all kinds of times, right? So, hey, Christine, how are you? Hey, Virginia. Here's the thing, you guys. Like I said, you're waiting to get ideas from me. Awesome, Carol. There's no right or wrong answer this time of year, right? It doesn't matter when you take your Christmas down. I'm probably going to leave my little trees up in my hearth room for at least another week or so. And I'm going to take the red berries out, kind of get rid of the reds. And I'm going to start to make some transitions. I'm going to be transitioning this room into everyday decor. And I'm going to be bringing in some navy blue. I'm so excited about it. And I'm going to do some Valentines and my coffee bar. I think so. Earlier today, I was live in my decorating and creating community, and we did some crafting and made some Valentine stuff. And I think next week I'm going to decorate my coffee bar live with you guys. And I'm going to do some Valentine stuff in there, some everyday. I'm going to have winter still going on in my bedroom and in the dining room for a little while. So my house is going to be a whole hodgepodge of things depending on what room it's in, but that's okay too. You don't have to commit to just, I'm going to do all Valentine's or I'm going to do all winter or all everyday. You can literally do what you want to do where it makes you happy. What makes me happy in my bedroom are the trees on the nightstand, right? Those twinkling trees. That's one of my favorite things that I do in my house each year. I'm in no rush to put those away, right? Because everything about the rooms just screams winter. It doesn't necessarily scream Christmas. So that can stay up longer, and I'm going to leave that up longer. But I'm ready to take down our big family tree. I'm ready. There's just certain things where you're like, ready to get your house back in order. But okay, tell me if you guys can relate to this, where it's just bittersweet, right? Like Christmas is so exciting. We spend all this time and energy putting all the stuff up, decking the halls, doing all the things. And then when it's time to come down, like there's some years where I'm like, get it down. I'm ready for it to be down. And then some years I'm truly just sad about it coming down, which is why every year I kind of do something different in my house, because it all depends on my mood that year. Hands down depends on my mood. Some years I want all the winter stuff. Some years I'm like, I don't want to look at anything tree, anything, whatever. So you can base it on your mood. But the bottom line about January, here's what I know, okay? I have been decorating for years. Y'all know that I do decorating and DIY here. Decorating is my passion. It is my love. It fills my cup more than just about anything. January stinks, y'all. It does. January can be such a hard, weird time of year. And I'm telling you that even coming from me, I struggle in January sometimes, right? Because when you take your Christmas down, something about it feels sad. It feels bare. It feels empty. Maybe your house looks bigger, which maybe that's not it's not a bad thing, but it's like you look around and you're like, everything looks so blank and empty. And what do I do next? Because you're not really ready for spring necessarily, but it's winter, and it can be dark and dreary and gray and all the things outside that can be downright depressing. Okay. If anybody struggles with the winter blues, seasonal, depression, any of that, I get it, y'all. I struggle every year this time of year because it's just all the excitement and whatever of Christmas. And then it's like, deflation, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's over. And so it's hard. I understand that. Okay. And so I'm just trying to help acknowledge that if you're feeling that and you're kind of looking around your house, like what is next? And now some of you are like, I love this time of year because it's a fresh start. And so that's where we're going to have to kind of twist our perspective a little bit. Okay. Because it is a fresh start. It is a new beginning. It's a new year. This is the time for us to refresh and reset our homes. I talked to y'all last week last week before I left about organizing and purging, right? Because this is such a good time of year to organize and purge, to clean out the closets, to declutter, and to do all these things. And so what I think is important is just shifting our focus, and instead of feeling sad that it looks empty and bare, look at it like, all right, this is a clean slate, right? Pretty soon I'm going to take this garland down. I posted a picture this morning of kind of a bare mantle. I always like to start with a pretty clean slate. Like I'll take most everything off my bookshelves and look at them plain so that I can look at everything with fresh eyes and kind of through a new lens. And so last year, if you guys were around in January, I did a Decorating 101 crash course, and it was the perfect way to kick off the new year together, to refresh, reset our homes, and learn some of my best decorating tips and tricks. So I am holding that same crash course. Well, it's the same, but it's a little bit different. We're doing some different things this year, sprinkling in some new things, but it is open now. The signups are open. So if you guys comment decorating, it will send you the link. It's only $10. I'm going to tell you all about it, what we're going to be doing, etc. I know Kelly is on here and she's going to pin the link for you guys as well, but it really is the best way to kick off the new year. If you were here last year and you did the Decorating 101 crash course, let us know what you thought about it. The feedback on it last year was really just great. And we had a ton of ladies in the group that participated. So it's a three-day online workshop. So it does not matter where you live. Anybody can join. It's going to be held in a private Facebook group. So everybody that signs up and registers will go into this Facebook group. And January 21st, 22nd, and 23rd are the days of the crash course. I'll be live all of those days at noon Central in that Facebook group. You can watch everything on replay. So if you work during the day, if you're going to be on vacation, it doesn't matter. You guys will have access to this all of this year, for, all of 2025. So you can literally watch the replays at any time. Even if you took the crash course last year, this is your refresher, right? Because how many of you, you take something like this, you learn all the little things. I'm sure you implemented some of the things that I taught you, but probably not everything. And you're probably going, wait, what did she say about the wall decor? What did she say about rug sizes? Well, this is your chance for just $10 to come join me again. Yes, thank you guys. I'm glad you loved it last year. That's awesome to hear. But come join me and do it all again, right? And so couple things I want y'all to know, and then I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing. I always like to tell people this because I hope it encourages you. I do not have a degree in interior design. I am not a licensed interior designer, okay? My degree is in communications and a minor in writing. Oh, you joined the DC then, and now you're a triple dipper. I love it, Barbara. What I have done is I have self-taught myself over the years. Now, I do have a very talented mom who also is self-taught in decorating. She taught me a lot. I have a little bit of an eye for it, but I have scrolled Pinterest. I've read books. I've read blogs. I've, practiced over the years. And so all of that to say, all the tips and tricks that I've learned over the years, I want to share with y'all. And I have confidence that if I can learn and I can grow in my decorating skills, so can y'all. Sometimes some of you see some of the stuff I do like, oh, I could never do that. I could never. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I've been teaching ladies how to decorate their homes for years now. I have a decorating and creating community where we do decorating, and I've seen the progress that these ladies make in their homes once they start implementing some of my tips and tricks. So I have confidence to say that if you learn some of these basic fundamental decorating tips and tricks, you're going to see progress in your home. You're going to start to feel more confident with your choices, which is going to make shopping easier. You're not going to have as many returns to the store because you're not, buying stuff and then you get it home. Oh, this rug's too small. This rug's too big. You're going to have confidence when you're shopping for things for your home, the more that you learn. Okay. So this is a lot of information that you guys are going to get over the course of the 3 days for $10, friends. $10. Okay, that is the cost of a coffee at Starbucks these days. That is a cost of what? 6, 7 things at the Dollar Tree. Now that it's a $1.25 tree. So, it's a very, very, very minimal cost for all that you're going to get. So let me tell you a little. Oh, you just signed up, Brenda. Awesome. Okay, so day 1, you guys, we are going to be talking about 5 things that you can do around your home right then and there that day. You pay $20 to hang out with me. Shannon, you're my real friend in real life. You don't have to pay any money to hang out with me in real life. That's so funny. Shannon's a friend from college, y'all. That's too funny. Okay, so 5 things you can do around your house today that would not cost you a dime. Okay, so I'm going to share 5 things you guys could literally do to update and refresh your home without spending 1 cent. One of those things that we're going to be talking about is how to know how high to hang your wall decor. I'm telling you, I bet there's no offense. There's a bunch of you watching right now and your stuff is hung way too high around your house. I guarantee you. And you may not think that that's a big deal. It makes such a difference. It is literally the number, even that where we stayed in Colorado, the stuff they had hung was too high. I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if they would care if I would just take a little hammer and nail and just move this down a little bit. But it really makes such a difference the way it's just not as appealing to the eye when things are not hung correctly. So we're going to be talking about that. I've got other tips and tricks that I'll be sharing. So that is day 1 in the workshop. Day 2 in the workshop, we're going to be talking about warmth and texture. So that is things like rugs. That is a huge one for everybody, is not feeling confident about what rug size to have for y'all. I can't talk. I've got brain fog because I have a cold, so you'll have to excuse me. But what size rugs to have in what rooms, right? The placement of the rug. Should your couch be all the way on the rug? Should only the front legs be on the rug? Should the rug be in front of the couch? Like all those kind of questions I'm going to answer. Each day too, you're also going to get a PDF guide that goes along with it. So you have like a written version of all of these tips and tricks so you can print it out or whatever and have it handy. So we're going to be talking about rug sizes. We're going to be talking about curtains, how high and wide to hang your curtains, pillows, throws, like anything that you can add into your home to add that warmth and texture. We'll be talking about that on day 2. On day 3, we're going to be talking about the finishing touches touches of decorating, okay? So finishing touches are vignettes, which is just a fancy word for a grouping of objects, and that vignettes is what will make or break your decorating. Where are my DC girls who know all about the vignettes? And raise your hand and say, yes, it makes a difference. When you learn to start decorating in groupings and in vignettes, it's going to completely change the way your house looks, okay? It's one of my favorite things to talk about and do because it is literally the base formula of all the decorating I do. Everything I do, I'm thinking in groupings, I'm thinking in vignettes, I'm thinking in scale and balance and just kind of all the things. So even things like decorating a tray or knowing what to put on your mantle, you have to learn about these vignettes in order to really do that. So we're going to be talking about that on day 3. So it's going to be a really, really fun few days. Like I said, you'll be able to watch everything on the replay. So no worries if you have a, conflict or whatever, everything will be, I'm glad you guys have learned so much from me. Can't wait for a refresher. Yes, you guys, here's the thing. Here is what I know. Should we have our Christmas down? Not necessarily, Sue. Don't take your Christmas down if you're not ready. I mean, you can watch and learn and then implement later. It's not like you have to be watching and decorating at the same time. But last year, so many ladies did get inspired during the course, and people were it's really fun too because people post in the Facebook group, pictures of what they're doing. They're like, "Look, I just decorated my mantle, and I'm so proud of it. I just did my bookshelves, and I'm so proud." So it definitely the picture height was hard for you. You still haven't bought a bigger rug floor. I don't want to cover your pretty floor. Oh, I know it can be so hard for sure. Your bookshelves looked so good once you attended the last workshop. That's awesome. Yes, Maria says one of my goals this year is to make my house a home. That literally leads right into what I was about to say, okay? Here's what I know. Most of us spend a lot of time in our homes, right? We are probably here more than we're anywhere else, right? And I truly believe it does not matter what kind of house you have. It can be a studio apartment, wherever, could be a mansion in Beverly Hills. It does not matter, okay? You need to be surrounded by things and people that you love. But as far as the things go, you deserve to have a home that makes you happy. You deserve to have a home that doesn't overwhelm you, that doesn't feel cluttered and stressed. And no matter the size of your house, you can achieve those things. You deserve to be surrounded by things you love, whether that is stuff that you have bought while you're shopping, it's stuff that you have made and done DIYs, a combination of both. We deserve to be happy and cozy in our homes. One thing that I always, in this house, in our previous house, I like nice stuff. I like to decorate. I like my neutral, light colored furniture. I like all of this whatever stuff, but what I will not compromise in my house is that cozy factor. And I hope when you guys see pictures and videos of my house that it makes you think that's a house you could be cozy in, right? Like I don't ever want anyone to walk into my house and be like, oh my gosh, this is a museum. I can't touch anything. I can't sit down. Y'all, when we have family over, they're eating pizza on our couch. We don't make people take their shoes off. Like, we're not a formal household around here because it's super, that's one of my home goals is to create a cozy environment for myself and my family. I want to be able to snuggle up at night with my throw blanket on the couch and look at all my pretty stuff around me and feel at peace and feel calm and feel proud of my surroundings and what I've done. And so that is my big goal, is to help you guys achieve those same feelings, but mostly just to help you grow your confidence in decorating, right? Because it doesn't come easy or natural to everybody. It doesn't, and it shouldn't. I mean, we don't all have to be good at all the things, right? And it's frustrating when you buy. How many of you guys have gone shopping? You're so excited about this, whatever that you bought for your mantle or something. And then you get it home and you're like, what the heck? This is too small. This is too big. This doesn't work here. And then you're back to the drawing board, right? Yes, this is exactly what you want for your home. Oh, good. Cozy. Yes, I love it. And that there is nothing more frustrating than just not being able to get it right. But the more you practice, the more you're going to get it right. Now listen, I don't get it right all the time on the first try. I don't want y'all to think that either. I still have to play with things. I still have to move things around. Sometimes my vision, I nail it. And then other times I'm like, ooh, I was wrong on that. Let's go back to the drawing board. But you do get better. You get better. You get more confident. And that is my goal. So, you learned so much from Stacy last year. It's a great course. Can't wait for this one. Awesome, Kathy. The other Kathy just signed up. Good. Kathy, I'm excited to have you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Kelly has the link pinned here, or you can type decorating. It's going to send you the link. It is $10. Listen, give me $10 in 3 days. And I promise it literally just might transform your home and the way you look at decorating and the way you proceed in the future with all of this stuff. Okay. And it's, like I said, there's so many tips that I'm going to be sharing with you guys that are things you can do that aren't going to cost you money. So I don't want you to think, oh my God, I'm going to do this course and then I got to go buy all new curtains, all new rugs. You don't have to do it all at once, right? We can take small baby steps towards accomplishing the things that we want to accomplish in our homes, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm going to be decorating things around my house with you guys in real time. So you'll get to see, different ways style a bookshelf, style a tray. We're going to be doing a lot of like hands-on kind of teaching. I'm going to be taking you around, showing you my wall decor, talking about how it's hung and how you should hang it, showing curtains, all rugs, all the things to really help you guys. Because if you're like me, I'm a visual learner, so it helps to see the visuals. But then, like I said, we'll also have those PDF guides for you so you can have, which that's visual too, but like have like a written format and written whatever. So I hope you guys will join me. I'm very excited about it. The signups just now are starting. So you have, today's the 3rd. You have till January 20th to sign up, but go ahead and get signed up. Get it. Did I say that it's in a private Facebook group? So after you sign up, you will sign up on my website and then look at your email, whatever email you paid for the crash course with, y'all, I can't talk. And you will get a document emailed to you that has the link to the Facebook group. Give us some time to get everybody. It's going to be high volume, I have a feeling. Good, Janice, I'm glad you're in there. But we'll get everybody approved into the group, and then people are already posting in there, getting excited. I'll be posting a few things leading up to the workshop. So y'all come join me. Yes, there you go. Rhonda says, I watched it last year and my home has changed, but I still want to refresh on things I may have missed. Yes, and that's why I'm saying, even if you did it last year, do it again. Because A, it's a good refresher. B, you probably didn't do it all last year because Rome wasn't built in a day. Oh, good. Melanie and Lori signed up. Awesome. And C, I forgot what C was, but and I'm doing some new things. So there'll be new things that you'll learn this year that you maybe didn't learn last year. So I hope y'all will join me. Motto this year, strive to thrive. Oh, and simplify in 2025. I love that. I love it. I love it. All right, you guys, do y'all have any questions before I hop off of here? And I'll be live. I think I'm going to go live. I can't remember what day. I'll let you know. One day next week, I'm going to go live decorating my coffee bar area with you guys. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff over the next couple weeks, kind of leading up to the crash course too. So Karen, if you're interested, the link should be pinned right here. Or if you type decorating, it's going to send the information to your Facebook Messenger. Julie says she's going to do it. Awesome. Sandy says, this course is great. I have made 3 different dough bowls. Yes, Sandy, did you see that you were our featured follower today on the page? If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. But we shared a picture of your beautiful dough bowl. It looks so good. And I hope to do one sort of similar this year with the navy and stuff. So anyways, y'all, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'm very excited about this. Kathy says, y'all sign up. You won't regret it. Stacy is a good explainer too. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. I try to explain things. There's nothing worse than somebody trying to teach you something and they're like talking over your head and you're just like, are you speaking a different language? So I try to teach it in a way that I hope is going to be easy and digestible for you guys and things that just, actionable things, you guys. There are going to be actionable things that I teach you over those 3 days that you could literally walk around your house that day with a hammer and nail and tell your husband, like, listen, Stacy says our wall stuff's hung a little too high. Let's fix this, you know. You signed up. Awesome, Debbie. And another Debbie says she needs this so much. Good. I'm excited, y'all. It's going to be great. It's really going to be great. So y'all get signed up. I will see you in the crash course, but I'll also see you before then. That week that the crash course is going on, everything's going to be happening in the crash course. There won't be lives and stuff here on the page. So all the fun the week of January 21st is happening in that group. So $10, get in the group and come join us. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here. I got to go run a couple errands. But you guys have a fabulous afternoon, a great weekend. Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, y'all.